You probably think your home is your safe space, right? Your sanctuary. But what if I told you there's a secret war being waged against it, right now? A silent, constant battle that's happening completely out of sight.
So, what do you think that is? Is it crazy weather? Maybe pests? Well, I think the answer is probably going to surprise you.
That's right. The very thing your house is built on is often its greatest enemy. And today, we're going to dig in and find out exactly how and why.
To really get to the bottom of this, we need to visit a specific battleground. We're headed to Katy, Texas, and we're going to treat this like a full-on investigation, a crime scene, to expose an issue that, believe me, affects homeowners pretty much everywhere.
You see, the story playing out in Katy isn't just about Katy. It's the perfect example of a universal truth. Your home's plumbing, its veins and arteries really, is in a constant tug-of-war with its local environment.
So who are the bad guys in this story? Let's zoom in on our case study and identify the main culprits that are putting all this pressure on these homes in Texas.
First up, the ground itself. So Katy is built on what's called expansive clay soil. The best way to think about it is like a giant sponge. When it gets wet, it swells up, and when it's dry, it shrinks back down. This constant movement literally squeezes, bends, and pressures the pipes and the foundation. It's this slow, incredibly powerful assault happening right under your feet.
Next on our list is the water. The local water there is hard, which is just a way of saying it's packed with minerals like calcium. You know that white, crusty stuff you see on your faucet? That's scale. Okay, now imagine that same stuff building up on the inside of your pipes, day after day, slowly choking off the water flow like plaque in an artery.
And finally, time itself is a culprit. See, a lot of homes that were built back in the 80s used galvanized steel pipes. Now, you add in the kind of humidity you get on the Gulf Coast, and these pipes start to rust, but from the inside out. It's basically a ticking time bomb hidden right there inside your walls.
Now, here's the thing. Your house doesn't just suffer in silence. All these environmental attackers, they leave clues. You just have to know how to listen and what you're looking for.
So just think about your own house for a second. Any weird noises, gurgles, unexplained little quirks? Your home might just be trying to send you an SOS right now.
These symptoms, they're not random. They actually connect directly back to the culprits we just identified. That mysterious hotspot on the floor? Well, that could be a slab leak from that shifting clay soil. Got low water pressure? That might be the scale from hard water finally building up. And rusty, discolored water? That's a classic sign of those old pipes corroding away. These aren't just little annoyances. They are direct messages from your home.
Okay, so we've identified the enemies and we know the warning signs. How in the world do you fight back in this hidden war? Well, that brings us to the professional's playbook, a very specific set of strategies that have been developed over the years to combat these exact environmental forces. Each one of these is a direct counterattack to a specific problem. For those leaks in the foundation caused by the shifting soil, you've got slab leak detection. To fight back against that hard water scale, you install a water softener. And for those failing, corroding pipes all over the house, the real long-term solution is a whole home repipe. You see, it's not about just slapping a patch on a symptom, it's about targeting the root cause with the right weapon.
And you know, the technology itself has had to evolve to meet these challenges. For decades, copper was the go-to, but it's rigid and it can crack under all that stress from the soil moving around. The modern answer is something called PEX piping. It's this flexible polymer that can literally bend and move with the ground, and it resists corrosion. It's just a smarter material designed for a tougher environment.
You know, the solution isn't just about the fix itself. It's about the whole process. A really good structured approach is designed to reduce stress for you, the homeowner. It should always start with a clear diagnosis and an upfront quote, so you're never in the dark. And it should end not just with a repair, but with a thorough cleanup and a solid warranty that gives you some peace of mind. And this brings us to a really crucial point. The real solution isn't just about the tools. It's about the standards of the person using them, whether it's having the expertise to find the real root cause, the transparency of upfront pricing, or the security that comes with a warranty. These are the things that separate a temporary patch from a permanent solution.
So we've been deep in the trenches in Katy, Texas. But let's pull back for a second. What's the big picture lesson here for every single homeowner, no matter where you happen to live?
This quote, it really says it all, doesn't it? The goal isn't just to stop a drip, it's to understand why that drip started in the first place and fix that. It's the huge difference between a quick fix and a real solution.
And here it is, our universal takeaway. Maybe you don't have that expansive clay soil, but you might have ground that freezes solid every winter and thaws in the spring, which puts similar stress on your pipes. Or maybe your local water is more acidic instead of being hard. Every single environment has its own unique challenges. The principle is exactly the same. You have to know your enemy.
So I'll leave you with this one question. Take a look around your home, your neighborhood, your region. What is the unique story that your environment is telling your pipes? Because once you understand that, you're no longer just a homeowner. You're the commander-in-chief of your home's defense.